Hello students, this is Hitesh Manglani. Today we will start new chapter, that is ordinary differential equations of higher order, and in this chapter first topic is shortcut method to find particular integral. So here consider a non-homogeneous equation f of d into y is equal to capital X. First of all, what is the meaning of non-homogeneous equation? So for non-homogeneous equation, here right hand side of the equation should be non-zero. So here it is capital X. If right hand side of the equation is equal to 0, then it is called homogeneous equation. So here we are considering that given equation is a non-homogeneous equation of this type, that is f of d into y is equal to capital X. Now to find the solution of this type of equation, we will have to find out two things. First is CF and second is PI. Now what is the meaning of CF? CF means complementary function and PI means particular integral. So particular integral can be found by this formula: Pi is equal to 1 divided by f of d into capital X. So there are different cases to find particular integral. Let us discuss first case where capital X is equal to e raised to ax plus b. That means right hand side of the equation is e raised to ax plus b. So for this case, Pi can be found by 1 divided by f of d into capital X is equal to 1 divided by f of d. What is capital X? It is e raised to ax plus b. So here we will replace capital X by e raised to ax plus b. So this will be equal to 1 divided by f of a into e raised to ax plus b. So here simply we have to replace capital D by a. So in our equation, wherever it is d, then we have to replace d by a if f of a is not equal to 0. So we have to replace d by a if f of a is not equal to 0. Now what we have to do if f of a equal to 0? So for that, Pi can be found by is equal to x divided by f dash d into e raised to ax plus b. So here simply we have to multiply by x and take derivative of denominator, that is we have to take derivative of f of d, so it will be f dash d. Okay, now we will replace d by a, so it will be x divided by f dash a into e raised to ax plus b if f dash a is not equal to 0. So here suppose in example f dash a is equal to 0, then again you have to multiply by x and take derivative of this, so it will be x square into e raised to ax plus b divided by f double dash d, then we will replace d by a. Okay, so this process is continuous. So you have to check every time whether denominator is equal to 0 or not equal to 0. If denominator is 0, then repeat this process. Now let us discuss examples related to case 1. First example, solve d square y divided by dx square minus 5 dy by dx plus 6y is equal to e raised to 4x. So here as you can see that given differential equation is non-homogeneous differential equation because right hand side of the equation is not equal to 0. So that's why it is non-homogeneous differential equation. So here d square divided by dx square can be written as capital D square. Same way here d divided by dx can be written as capital D, because capital D is a differential operator which can be written as d by dx. So here d square divided by dx square can be written as capital D square. Same way d divided by dx can be written as capital D. So this equation can be written as d square minus 5d plus 6 bracket complete into y, because y is common from these three terms, is equal to e raised to 4x. Now here first of all we will have to find out auxiliary equation. So for auxiliary equation we will write down f of d equal to 0. Now what is f of d? So for that we will have to compare this with f of d into y is equal to capital X. So f of d will be d square minus 5d plus 6. So auxiliary equation is d square minus 5d plus 6 is equal to 0. Now here we will have to factorize this. So here writing minus 5d as minus 3d minus 2d. Okay, so this will be d square minus 3d minus 2d plus 6 is equal to 0. Now d is common from these two terms, so here it will be d in bracket d minus 3, and here minus 2 will be common, so it will be minus 2 in bracket d minus 3 is equal to 0. Now d minus 3 is common from these two, so here it will be d minus 3 into d minus 2 is equal to 0. So here d is equal to 2 or d is equal to 3. So here as you can see that there are real and different roots, because 2 and 3 both are real numbers and both are different. So here we will have to find out first of all CF. What is CF? It is complementary function. So to find CF, different cases are used, and in that first case is roots are real and different. So here in this example these roots are real and different, so here CF is equal to C1 into e raised to 2x plus C2 into e raised to 3x, because first root is 2 and second root is 3. So this is our CF, that is complementary function. Now we will find out PI, that is particular integral. So what is the formula of particular integral? That is 1 divided by f of d into capital X. So here we will write down 1 divided by f of d. What is f of d? It is d square minus 5d plus 6. So here it will be d square minus 5d plus 6 into capital X. What is capital X? It is right hand side of the equation, that is e raised to 4x. So here we will write down e raised to 4x. Now according to the case 1 of particular integral, here if right hand side of the equation is exponential type, then we will have to replace d by a. So here what is a? It is 4, so we will have to replace d by 4. So here it will be 1 divided by 4 square, that is 16, minus 5 into 4, that is 20, plus 6 into e raised to 4x. So here if we simplify this, then it will be e raised to 4x divided by 2, because 16 minus 20, that is minus 4 plus 6, so it is 2. So this is our answer of particular integral. Hence the general solution is given by, that is y is equal to yc plus yp. Now what is yc? This is our yc, that is answer of CF. So it will be C1 e raised to 2x plus C2 e raised to 3x. Next one, what is yp? It is e raised to 4x divided by 2. So here we will write down e raised to 4x divided by 2. So this is our final answer. Now let us discuss second example. Solve d square minus 2d plus 1 bracket complete into y is equal to 10 into e raised to x. So here first of all we will have to find out auxiliary equation. So auxiliary equation is given by f of d is equal to 0. Now what is f of d? It is d square minus 2d plus 1 is equal to 0. So this can be written as d minus 1 whole square is equal to 0, because this will be a minus b whole square. So here d is equal to 1 comma 1. So here roots are real and same. As you can see that here 1 is repeated. So here roots are real and repeated. So for this case CF is given by, that is complementary function is given by C1 plus C2x in bracket into e raised to x. Here root is 1, so here it will be e raised to 1 into x. Okay, suppose in some example we got d equal to 2 comma 2, then here we will have to write down e raised to 2x. Okay, and here roots are real and repeated, and here as you can see that here 1 is 2 times, so here you will have to write down 2 terms. If 1 is 3 times, then here you will have to write down 3 terms, that will be c1 plus c2x plus c3x square. Okay, now we will have to find out pi. So pi, that means particular integral, is given by 1 divided by f of d into capital X. What is f of d? It is d square minus 2d plus 1 into capital X. What is capital X? It is 10 into e raised to x. Okay, so here according to case 1 of pi, we will have to replace d by a, so we will replace d by 1. So here if we replace d by 1, then here it will be 1 minus 2 plus 1. So here denominator will be 0. So if denominator is 0, then we will have to multiply by x and take derivative of denominator. So here derivative of denominator will be 2d minus 2, because derivative of d square is 2d and here derivative of d will be 1, so it will be minus 2 into 10 e raised to x. Now we will replace d by a. So what is the value of a? It is 1. So here if we replace d by 1, then again denominator is 0. So again we will have to multiply by x and take derivative of denominator. So it will be x square divided by 2, because here derivative of d will be 1 and derivative of 2 will be 0. So it will be x square divided by 2 into 10 e raised to x. So if we simplify this, then it will be 5x square e raised to x. So this is answer of yp. Hence the general solution is given by y is equal to yc plus yp. What is yc? It is c1 plus c2x in bracket into e raised to x plus yp. What is yp? It is 5x square e raised to x. So this is our final answer. So in this lecture we have discussed about case 1 of particular integral, and we have studied about how to find solution of non-homogeneous differential equation. Thank you for watching this video.